This is the Late Night Vandercast with your host, me, Vanderhorst, bringing you the heat, spicy truths every day. I hope that you all are having a wonderful day and had an amazing weekend. I am about to get started live with TikTok, so that way they can have a video, but this will be a non-visual podcast brought to you by me. I will be inserting visual aids in this presentation as we go along, but this, for the majority, will just be an audio podcast. So I hope you all enjoy the sensual sounds of my voice, and let's go ahead and get started on TikTok. Here we go. All right, so the the TikTok is now live. So we are now just waiting for people to join. I really hope that, like I said, all of you out there in the stratosphere, in the Earth ionosphere listening tonight are having a great night. We are just going to be chilling, answering some questions, doing a little bit of a visual lecture, but like I said, for the majority of this, there will be no video, just a background that you can put on to leave in the background. So, I have taken it upon the request of my viewers to actually record these audio podcasts because they ask some amazing questions, and because my viewers have asked me to record these, I'm going to do that, and that's why we have the video in the background, and you know, that way it gives it some little bit of spice. Hello everybody on TikTok, thank you so much for joining. As you can see, we have the microphone in front of me now. I am here to answer questions, and this is the Late Night Vandercast with your host, me. Hello Evan Hedge, how's it going, buddy? And I am here to direct everybody to the YouTube and to the Twitch as much as possible. Yeah. I promised myself that after I took a week off, I would be getting back to as much streaming as possible, as, you know, energetically possible. And I am feeling absolutely great. So I'm going to do this for like a good hour, and then that will be something that I upload to YouTube for everybody to see. And I'm going to try and put like visual aids in there and everything if we talk about something specific. So, yeah. If you double tap the screen, it'll actually put up a little heart, and you're actually doing me a favor by sharing the stream. I really appreciate that. There's actually 22,000 active users for me right now. So let's try and get some people in here so we can answer some questions. I would love to do that. Love to do that. That's great. Thank you to everybody who's joined. Y'all are awesome. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm audio recording these for YouTube, and I will be putting up like visual aids for them to be able to see. Hello, what's up? Thank you for joining. So you see the microphone in front of me. I'm actually recording this for the YouTube, and I'm going to be putting like visual aids and stuff for when I get to answer y'all's questions and everything. So yeah, I hope everybody has been doing really well. It is I'm very glad to be back streaming. I feel so much better. I really had to put some mental wellness into my spiritual well-being there for a few days. I do remember you, as a matter of fact. Like a PS4, I do remember you. Hey Sam, glad to have you back. You see I got the microphone in front of me. I'm actually audio recording this so that way I can put it up on the YouTube later. So I'm here to answer any and all questions, everybody. Hi Mario San Antonio, how's it going, friend? How's it going? I'm here to answer any and all questions. And I'm here to also direct as many people to the YouTube as possible. I'm trying to hit the 1,000 subscriber mark as soon as possible, because with this documentary series and everything, this is a unique opportunity to catapult my account. So, Evan Hedge says, I have a question. How was my day? My day was absolutely awesome. I really appreciate you asking that, as a matter of fact. Hey, Sean Johnston, how's it going? But as far as my day is concerned, I woke up at 4:30 in the morning. I worked out. I had a good breakfast. I got an hour nap. I was able to play drums twice today. Was able to do a drum stream. That was awesome. Hello from the Pope. How's it going, Official Pope Francis? Hello. Very good to see you. I love your name. That's awesome. That's awesome. But yeah, my day was absolutely great. I had a great conversation with my dad today. I got to go to the store, feeling energetic all day. I had a cup of coffee. So staying on a good routine. Yeah. And now I'm here at the very end of my day, getting to record a audio podcast for you all. And like I said, to direct as many people to the audio to the YouTube as possible. And I also have a Twitch. Okay. Here, that is the YouTube. Oh crap. That's funny. I accidentally tagged his name instead of nope, wrong one. Here, sorry. Here, I have an idea. There we go. All right, 1 second, so that way I don't have to retype this every time. My apologies, everybody. There you go. Okay, so that is the YouTube link, so that way you all can join. It's not just the name, my whole account is dedicated to it. Oh, well, that's great, Father. I'm glad to have you here. Evan Hodge asks, what is my favorite song? Ooh, that depends on the genre. Okay, so I am all about creating headspaces, okay? I firmly believe that to truly transcend an issue, you don't really ever solve your problems, okay? You only ever, like, outgrow them. And to outgrow them, you have to, like, transcend to the next level of thinking. And in order to do that, you have to put your brain into a mindset. Now, one of my favorite mindset pieces of music to use is either anything Tchaikovsky, because I just love his like anthem style. And I also love a lot of like Skyrim music. I really appreciate that. So yeah, let's see. I do remember you, Living Light. How's it going, friend? It's so good to see you. But like I said, I'm here to answer. Yeah, I love any Pink Floyd. Any Pink Floyd. Yeah, all of them are so great. And in regards to that person who said that drug comment, that's really funny. I have really, really high cheekbones because of my native ancestry, and I really, I work out a lot, so I'm really lean. So I don't really give a shit what people think. That's not my fucking problem. So it is what it is. But yes, I love the Animals album is like one of my favorite. Like Anybody Loves Dark Side of the Moon, of course. That's like a go-to, of course. Anything David Gilmour, Pink Floyd. And I've never really been a big fan of like the Beatles, but I like George Harrison. Unknown Hebrew. I love you too, friend. I'm glad to see you here. Thank you very much for joining. Yeah. So but yeah, you see the microphone in front of me, everybody. Hold on 1 second. You see the microphone in front of me. I'm not sure what that buzzing sound was. I am actually recording this whole thing for audio podcast for the YouTube and everything. I do like Nirvana, but I like some of their stuff. I like Foo Fighters a lot more than I like Nirvana. I am not a drug addict, no. I never have been. That's really funny. I just have high cheekbones. I have good bone structure. Good genetics. Not my fault. And I work out every day, and I have been since I was 12. I am very blessed with a lot of the stuff that I have been able to do in my life. I do not try and take it for granted, which is why I try to pass along some of the knowledge that I have, because it might help people along the way. You never know. I don't consider myself the best at anything, but I do consider myself the best at doing my best. You can't always be the best, but you can sure as shit do your best, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. And anybody, I'm 31. Somebody asked me how old I was. I'm 31. Thank you, Amy Crowley. This person says, you are an inspiration. You might like Rachmaninoff. Oh, yes! I have heard of that name. That sounds like a classical artist. I agree, Steven. I was scrolling past when you read out that question, and it immediately pissed me off. I can't keep people from having an opinion, but I can surely take the time to address it and put the information and the truth out there, and then just let it be. You know what I mean? The truth will always shine through. I am not worried about anything. And what's funny is that's why I feel confident enough to put myself out on the internet like I do, because I don't care what people think. And like the skeletons that I've had, Carl Jung said it best. Okay, I've been studying psychology, psychoanalysis, all that stuff for a long time. My college psychology professor, Miss McDonald, really fucking inspired me to really put forth a good foot to learn how to love yourself and be honest with yourself the right way, so that way you can heal the right way. Okay, this lady was a genius. Like, total shout out to Miss McDonald. Like, I really hope that I get to give her another hug one day. She taught both my sister and myself, as a matter of fact. But what she taught us and was like I said, learn to be honest with yourself. You have to make the unconscious part of your vibe, for lack of a better term, into the conscious. You have to accept it and embrace it, and you need to study it, and like you have to like allow yourself to be emboldened by this weakness and this vulnerability. Because my microphone is connected to my computer. I am recording this for my YouTube at the moment, as a matter of fact, as a pure audio podcast, and I fully plan on being able to add visual aids to that. But this, upon past request, it has been asked that some of these conversations that we have get really, really deep, and I needed to record these for the YouTube. So that's what I'm doing right now. Somebody asks how I have a microphone connected. I don't. I just have a really good iPhone 8. Oh, the founder of existentialism, Kierkegaard. Yeah, Soren Kierkegaard. Yeah, I've heard of that name. Yes. And then somebody else said, "What's up, bro? Just saw your Nick Tesla vid. That shit was interesting." Thanks, fam. I love Tesla. I love Tesla. He is one of my heroes, okay? Truly one of my heroes. Like your body form has nothing to do with it. That's exactly right. There is a wonderful scientist, okay? Here, I'll actually put this up. As a matter of fact, right now, this will be a good first visual aid to do. Okay, so... Okay, Nassim Haramein is a really awesome, like, theoretical physicist right now, and, here, I have an idea, because you really can't see it. There we go. Okay, so Nassim Haramein is, like, the leader in unified physics right now. Clear Taco says, you were a Twitch star. I'm still a Twitch streamer. What you mean? I don't consider myself a star. I mean, well, we're all stars, but, like, what do you mean by a star? I have 411 followers on Twitch. I'm still an account that's this big. My accounts are all this big still. Yes, I did. Are you in good hands, Dr. Brad? It says you left Twitch. No, I didn't. I did not leave Twitch. No, I had a stream on there tonight, as a matter of fact. What you mean? As a matter of, yeah, 5 hours ago. When did, oh, no, I took a break. I took a streaming break for a week. Yeah, I took a streaming break for a week. Clear Taco. That's what it was. It was the week of my best friend's wedding. Oh, haha! That's funny. Nick left Twitch. I get it. You got me. I'm a little tired from earlier playing drums. You got me. That was a good one. I like that one. December 21st, 2020. Any thoughts? Oh, man. Okay, so the idea behind the whole, like, 2020 thing is the fact of... Okay, so first off, let's look up the Mayan calendar, okay? So... In a time when the world was not connected via wires and fucking internet and all that kind of stuff, the Mayans, alright, had no way of communicating with the Greeks or the Romans or whoever it was. I think it was Julius Caesar, the Julian calendar that we use today. They had no way of communicating with each other, right? So when Julius Caesar and his people put in the leap year, that obviously would not have been put in with the Mayans, because these cultures had no way of, you know, finding each other, all right? So, the sort of theory behind all of this, the confusion here, why people are starting to think it's either 2020 or 2021, was a dyslexic Mayan wrote 2012 instead of 2021, and the other idea is that the time between the leap years and everything would have accumulated to where it would be December 21st, 2020. So, that's awesome, Mo. This person says, new to your channel, but I love your content. You've sent me into research spirals that keep me up. Thank you, friend. That's what I'm trying to do. I am leading you all to the water. Okay, the waters of heaven. I want to be able to have everybody that I know be able to share in all of this knowledge, okay? Because all of this stuff is so fascinating. All right, so the Mayan calendar, like I said, so the Julian calendar is the one that we use now, obviously, the 365 days with the 12 months, which originally, if you guys did not know this, there was actually a 13th month called Ophiuchus. All right. Yes, I am Clear Taco. I'm saved and I believe in God. This person asked if I'm a Jesus fan. Yes. Yes. Yeah, it's a lot to drink. It is definitely a lot to drink. I know that. That's why you take it one step at a time. Go on. All right. But yes, the Julian calendar, we all know as we use the 365 days, right? And the reason that the Julian calendar exists is because our planet is 24,000, like 96 miles in diameter, which if you divide that by 1,000 miles an hour, which is what the Earth travels at, that gives us the 24 time zones. Okay, 24,901. So that's why we almost have that extra day every year. Hey, Scotland Curly Sue, how's it going? Thank you for joining. So, for those of you who don't really know why we switched to the Julian calendar, this is a brief explanation of it. So our Earth's circumference is almost 25,000 miles. That's why every 365 days, it's like 364 point something, right? Well, that's why the Earth travels at like 1,000 miles an hour. Yeah, 1,000 miles an hour. So if you divide 1,000 miles an hour into 24,901, you get 24.9 time zones, 24 hours in a day. All right, when our Earth spins from east to west. So our Julian calendar accounted for the fact of the weeble wobble of the Earth's axes between the equinox and the solstice and everything. So it was just a more up-to-date math. That's all. That's the only difference. Aw. Hey, Moon Mama, how's it going? Tabman says, hey, Nick, my dad did it. Oh, no. Oh, man, I am so sorry to hear that, Tab. I am so sorry to hear that. It is never easy losing a dad or losing a parent. I am so sorry to hear that. What was his name? Hey, bro, I have a question. If I wear my hat backwards, will I finally get some ladies? You might not get the ladies, but you will get shit done, which brings the ladies. That's my advice. Somebody asks, what's going to happen in 5 days? You're going to wake up. That's my prediction. Hey, Renad, how's it going, friend? Thank you for joining. We're talking about time zones and the Julian calendar and the Mayan calendar. I was just giving a brief introduction about how like time zones were created and the reason why the calendar was changed and everything. So just kind of giving everybody some tutorials on the math and everything. This is like what I like to do. So, and I'm recording this audio for my YouTube, and I am also at the same time putting Google searches and video references on this as a video sort of thing for my YouTube that I'm going to be able to upload for everybody. Okay, so Ieza asks, can you explain what's going to happen on December 21st? All right, well, let's study what the Mayan prophecy was. All right. Okay, so the 2012 phenomenon. All right, so before I give you guys my opinion, let us first explore the actual metadata, all right, of what, like, is going on and what everybody is talking about, because I feel that it is the most important to be able to actually give the research its due first, okay? And then we can add our layers of speculation on top of that as we piece things together through the powers of deduction. That's what I do. Okay, I am a criminal investigator. That's what I do. I piece things together because puzzle pieces are only cut and made one way. Okay, they can only fit together one way. So, according to the Mayan, okay, various astronomical alignments and numerological formulae were proposed for the date of December 21st. It was their idea of what they said as the end of time as we know it. All right, there have been all kinds of speculation as to what the translation is for what they mean by the end of time as we know it. I think some guesses were made that the idea is that time was no longer linear after that, and we are going to transcend into a sort of all points in space and time are connected idea, which actually comes from my reality decoded map, okay, of how space and time... Hold on one second, everybody. I'm pulling this important graph up. Okay. Oh, I got a good picture of y'all. Okay, I know what I can do. Here, look, I'll show you. So yes, okay, that's exactly what it is, EA says. So something like a fifth dimension. Yes, I need to pull up this graph real quick. Hold on. So that way I can make sure I log this on YouTube. Okay, so I actually have new slides for videos that I'm going to be making from my TikTok. Yes, I do, Drunken Master. I do believe in the reptilians, and I do believe that they have taken control, and they are, like, covered in, like, a shimmer. Yes, for sure. Okay, so if you could see what I'm looking at, which you will be able to on the YouTube, whenever I post this after I get finished with this, you will see that I am looking at a map, okay? And what I am looking at is a line on the left side of a dry erase board drawing that I drew after a dream I had. Okay, so a lot of this comes from a dream, and then I wake up, and then I look this stuff up, and then I find out that it's actually real, and then I realize, oh, okay, that's what I need to find out. It's amazing. Yeah, me too, Drunken Master. That's what I believe in too. And I love your name, by the way. I have seen all of those movies. Love that name. So, the end of time as we know it. This comes from the idea that the part of space that we were existing in was once, like, thicker than other parts of space, right? And I feel this would be really good for me to draw out for everybody, so I'm going to do that right now. And then, like I said, you'll be able to actually, like, see this on the YouTube whenever I post this afterwards. So this will be really cool for me. So what's cool... Oh, wait, 1 second. Okay. So, space is really, 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 really big. All right? Okay. So space is really big. Let's say that we have direct sort of like in the freaking middle. All right, where we are in here. All right, we are, well, here, I got a better idea. All right, so our sun is like the middle of our solar system. Hold on, let me take a second to formulate my thoughts. Hold on, because we're talking about... I got it. I know what we're gonna do. Ah, cool. Hey, Road Warrior, what's up? Am I a Venusian? I have had extremely weird experiences my entire life, and I firmly believe that there is an agent that watches over me at all times. That's all I'm going to say about that. As the sun and our solar system travels through the galaxy, okay, it is going to be like going in crazy wonky shapes. Okay? Hold on. All right? As our sun travels like through the solar system, it's going to be taking on crazy directional traveling shapes. I wish that I could... Oh, you suck. Hold on, I have an idea. I'll just draw a well, I have an idea. Hold on. I wish I had a better tool than... This is why I want a graphics tablet, so I could just draw all this stuff out. Yeah, Wendy's does sound really good. Yes, Beast Squad. Somebody asks, how do I know all this stuff? Well, it's cross-reference research. I meditate on this transcendental meditation. I fall asleep. I have dreams about this kind of stuff, and I wake up and I research what I see, and then find out that it's actually real, and then realize, oh shit, that's what I need to learn next, and I just find that out, and then it all starts to like piece together. That's how I find out 99% of my information. Okay? So, as our sun is traveling through the solar system, it is taking on an incredibly funky travel path. Alright? And what's interesting about this is as the sun is traveling through the cosmos, it also is going to have the orbits of all of the planets around it, right? So, what's cool about this is if I could do this just right, this was going to be really, really magical. Alright, so Mercury, Venus, alright, and then Earth, alright, 1, 2, 3, oops, Mars, alright, and then we have like an asteroid belt, which is kind of wide, alright, nope, that was bougie, come on, Mars, oh, nope, this is fun. This is why I want a graphics tablet though, for real, because I have all this information in my head, but I have no way to like jot it down, the helix, yeah, the helixoidal, yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's exactly right. How do I get those dreams? I don't dream much anymore. I practice transcendental meditation every morning when I wake up and every night when I go to sleep. And that is the process of allowing my body to fall asleep, allowing the thoughts to pass by, acknowledge them, and not allow them to like distract me. And every time that I do get distracted, that's kind of the point because it's training your brain to come back to the breath. That's what you want. How can we track the travel path? Ah, that's a great question. That also coincides with the 13 levels of reality map that I did before as well. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. Then we have an asteroid belt. That's a little thick boy. All right. And then we have, oops, the rest of them, you know. There we go. Okay, so you get the idea. So the point is I can sit here and put details into this all day, but so as our solar system, yes, I do, Road Warrior. The question is, you think wireless electricity could be possible for everybody for free with electromagnet? Yes, 150%. Yes, hell yes. I believe it, Truth Seeker in Florida. I believe it. Char, we are talking about going in a through like the different dimensions of space. That is a trick question, Char. I don't want to answer that. It doesn't matter, actually, because I don't care either who wins. I'm just here to spread truth. Okay, so as our sun and solar system travel throughout the galaxy, okay, it is creating this helixoidal spiral. Wrong one. It is creating this helixoidal spiral as it's transcending through space and time. And it also is a reflection of our transcendence as human beings. So, you hear all the time the zodiacal retelling of how we are like going through all the different parts of space, yada yada. Well, yeah, that's kind of true. You can join my YouTube, Char, as a matter of fact. That's why I'm doing this. I'm doing an entire like documentary series about this. And trying to like chronologue all of my thoughts and all of this research that I've ever done. And I'm also writing a book about this too, y'all. Well, 2 books, as a matter of fact. And what you can't see is me looking at my computer screen as I'm talking to y'all. That's why this microphone is in front of me. I'm recording this audio podcast per y'all's request. So that way afterwards, y'all can go back and listen to some of the questions that were presented and some of the answers that were given because, you know, there is some juicy information in here. Yes, I do, Road Warrior, of course, because I made a video on that, as a matter of fact. The statement is, you know that space is expanding faster than the speed of light. Yes, because it's being pushed. Yes. Char says, are you referring to DMT? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I'm glad you brought that up. That's something else that I want to talk about because I have had, like I said, experiences my entire life, for sure. And not like real and metaphysical like that. Yes. Yes. It doesn't matter. Road Warrior, it doesn't matter. Because everybody is fundamentally thinking on a level of physics that is about to be broken, like shattered, completely shattered. So the idea that we're going to be working within the... I am spiritual, I'm not religious. I do believe that religion is good, sort of, like for like discipline and fucking all that kind of stuff. But I don't think it's necessary to have a connection to God like that, no. But I am saved. I do believe in God because it's personal choice. And I live and let live. I'm actually omnistically deist. That's what I consider myself. I believe that God comes to all of us with whatever face that we need in order to be able to best interpolate what he's trying to tell us, period. That is all. Thank you, Trufu. Says, what's up, man? Thank you for spreading truth and consciousness. Love and light to you, friend. Thank you. Hey, Kai, I like that logo, man. That's awesome. How much time do we have left? I'm trying to watch The Matrix 4 before I die. You might have enough if Keanu stays alive. Yes. Road Warrior says, religion has divided humanity instead of pulling us together. Yes. Yes. If you are able to 10,000 foot view all holy texts and scriptures and religion, and if you just kind of like studied them for like 20 years and understood the fine bullet points and the seeds of truth that they're all trying to present, you would actually be able to see that the commonality between all of them is a creation story, a freaking revelation story and ending, and like there's going to be parables that exist in there, and there's always a story of some sort of reincarnation. Keanu's definitely immortal. We're good, yeah. Drunken Master says, quick question, can you also most of the time control your dreams? It took me a year to figure it out. Yes. As a matter of fact, I had a dream last night that I smacked a girl on the butt and she turned around and kissed me on the neck. I was like, that was weird. So it was just like in a friendly way. I don't even know. Absolutely. Yes, for those, look for the flower of life when sleep, meditate something on Metatron's cube. Yes. Yes, I like that. Yes. Do I eat cheese? I do eat cheese. Cheese is very, very good. It's good for you, too. Dairy is good. It makes your bones thick. It's good for you. It's good for you. Dairy, food of the gods. Okay, so as our 2,000 years ago, our Earth and our entire solar system, as it was traveling through space, was in a completely different density. All right? It was in a completely different density. We're just gonna... I'm just gonna draw a line right here. And I'm going to put 2,000 years ago. I'm going to put the letters 2,000 years ago. Oh, Jesus. Doesn't have to be that small. There. This is cool. Okay. 2,000 years ago. All right, so 2,000 years ago, our space was in a very, very dense our solar system was in an extremely dense part of space, or third dimensional, if you will. There was barely any space and time coagulation going on. Yeah, same thing, Drunken Master. I can control it. Dark matter versus dark energy. Oh, I would love to do videos about those. As a matter of fact, where's my idea notebook? Y'all give the best ideas. Thank you guys so much. I really can't thank y'all enough, seriously, for being amazing viewers and true supporters. Like, y'all help me so much. Thank you. For real, thank you. I'm glad that y'all have chosen me to do this kind of stuff. I'm glad that my channel finally popped off too. Y'all really bring out like the best in me, because I don't want to let y'all down, and it's good for me to have that discipline. Here, all right, video idea, vid idea. All right, dark matter versus dark energy. Okay, very good. I got it written. I got it written down now. Let's see. Thank you, Biddy Bomba. This person says, thank you for sharing your knowledge and research. Thank you for listening. What do I think of the Anunnaki? Yes! I would love to do a video about the Anunnaki too. Okay. Okay, so I definitely have done a lot of research into like Zachariah Stitchin and all that kind of stuff. My homegirl met a guy named Anthony in her dreams. Can you help her find in real life? That would be interesting. That would be funny. Oh no, you're good, Drunken Master. You're fine. You know it should be equal amount, but it's not, and scientists don't know why. I would imagine that it has something to do with the rate of decay, honestly. Okay, so the Anunnaki, I hate to keep jumping topics like this, because I feel that it's not good for like the audio podcast. So let me wrap this topic up. So 2,000 years ago, our space was in a very different density, okay? It was in 3-dimensional density. That's what we can call it, 3-dimensional density. All right? And from that, we traveled 2,000 years, and now we are in a... As the fabric of space and time thins out, okay, so does the density of the fabric of space and time. So you'll... Traveling out from the middle of the Big Bang, you actually, okay, can see... Okay, a density change. And for those of you that can't see this, I'm actually drawing this out for the YouTube really fast. So as we traveled out, we were probably in 3rd dimension, okay? And then the next one up is going to be green. Oh, wait, shoot, red, nope. And then green. Okay, as we keep traveling out. All right, next one's up is going to be blue. Because blue is like one of the best colors. It's the truth. Okay. And then indigo violet. Okay. So as we traveled out in the densities of our space, we still have a long ways to go. Okay. And infinity is a long way to effing go. Okay. Like, don't even get it twisted. Don't even get it twisted. We are just in an extremely less dense part of space. And this process is going to keep happening the further we travel out through the solar system travel. Okay, how we travel like helixoidally through the solar system. This whole process is going to keep happening, okay? It's going to keep happening. You would think so, Road Warrior, but actually, in all actuality, they are speeding up. You're absolutely correct, sir. And that's another thing that scientists can't really explain. Okay. Okay, making sure I don't miss comments, that's all. Alright. But now, like I said, we are just in a very much higher vibrational state of existence, okay? We are, like, at the point of, like, I call it a PONR, a point of no return. We are at the cosmic, intergalactic midway point of becoming truly technologically superior, like like transcending technology to either become light beings, right? Or we stay humanoid, cyborg, augmented, whatever you want to call it, AI assisted, okay? But we stay in the physical, okay? That's what I think is going to happen in the next like year or so, actually. I think that this is what's happening next. Hey, Australia. Hello, Beth Hennessy. I love your name. Thank you so much. Hey, Molly. What's up? Hello. Yeah, y'all can hear the Minecraft song. I love it. Yes, you have the authority over this. God gave us the ability. Really enjoyed listening to you. Be sure to subscribe to your YouTube. Got to go. Have an amazing day. Thank you, Curly Sue. Yes, thank you all so much. Please, I'm trying to get my YouTube to monetization status. I need 1,000 subs. I'm at 711 now, and you all can help push me there. So please join the YouTube. It's in Leftwich 1. Do I think energy could have a consciousness? I think energy is conscious and consciousness. I think that particle physics, there is no law written anywhere that says that I cannot walk straight through that wall. The only thing that occurs is not a collision of particles, okay, but a collision of forces between me, the electromagnetic body that is Nicholas Leftwich, and the electromagnetic body that is the sheetrock on that fucking wall. Wait, what's your YouTube again? This one, buddy, here. Yeah. ZZ AJ twice now? Yeah, twice now. But I do a lot of transcendental meditation with binaural beats and everything. So I have had DMT experiences, and I know for a fact I have, due to the similarities between the beings that I've met, given like the transcendental binaural beats meditation dreams that I've had, and the psychedelic experiences that I have had. So, yeah. Yay! Thank you, Biddy Bomba. The fifth platonic solid is aether, which is energy. Yes, it is the particle wave duality. True Fu, you are absolutely correct. It is both a liquid and a solid. Just, I say liquid and solid. It is both particle and wave at the same time, yes. I think that they are internal planet dwellers, Brandon Lee. Yes. People are so stupid. Anyways, so I do believe firmly that where we are in space right now is exactly where we are supposed to be because of what is happening, okay, with our, like, the age of Aquarius from the age of Pisces. So it's okay. Don't worry about it. I took care of it. Don't worry. Oh, what? Red Devil Crewmate. Thank you so much, friend. Wow. Damn, thank you. Yeah, that is a rabbit hole. That is like an entire lecture that I don't... Yeah, we don't have to talk about that. It's okay. I just want to keep this light, good-hearted. Isaac-y, yes. The answer is yes. You know what I mean? I feel like that is such a volatile topic and has nothing to do with what we're trying to talk about here. You know what I mean? Tell my craziest DMT story. I've always wanted to try it, and I like the stories. Okay. I looked you up in Vanderhorst. That's me. That's me. That's me, Zach. That's me. Vanderhorst is me. Yeah. That's me. Yeah, the Anunnaki had a planet called Nibiru. And it was at one time called Tiamat. Yeah. So if you guys want to, please join the YouTube. Join the YouTube. And you all will help me do a great service to get me to 1,000 subs. Thank you, Carlos Galindo. Thank you so much, friend. Gracias, senor. Yeah, Planet X, baby. That's right, Nibiru. And the only reason that we can't see it in the northern hemisphere is because it literally does not ascend above the equator. So that's what... Yes, I did say Tiamat. Yes, I did. Hey, I didn't know you were still here. Yes. Yes, I've seen all of Ancient Aliens. I love Sukalos. Pickle farts. Does it really matter who I voted for? Does it really matter if I voted at all? Who's to say I even voted? Who's to say I voted this election? Just saying. It doesn't. Thank you. What about the Freemasonry witch that's controlling the world? That would be a really good topic to talk about. Somebody wanted me to do a video about the Freemasons a while ago, and I still haven't gotten around to it. I need to. Okay. Somebody asked an amazing question. Since we are all energy, what happens to us when we die? Mikes, I want to answer this question. Okay. Duncan Trussell is one of the smartest, most wisest people I have ever had the pleasure of listening to, and I would love to shake his hand and get to talk to him one day on podcast. I would love to do that. So Duncan, if you ever get to hear any of my podcasts one day, much respect for you, brother. And your mom, you guys had a relationship just like me and my mom. I see a lot of myself in you, dude, and you are just an amazing human being who inspired me to keep doing what I'm doing. So thank you. So hey HBIC, I love your name still. That's great. Welcome back. So the energy, Duncan Trussell talks about what the Vedic people, the Hindu, believe. We are like balloons full of helium, or like energy. And a lot of times we get really focused on the balloon instead of the energy. And when we die, that energy, that helium that was once keeping us afloat like balloons, gets dispersed back into the universe. Okay, we get recycled and reused into our next incarnative form. All right, it doesn't matter whether you believe in reincarnation, because it happens. All right. Hey, Vasloud, how's it going, friend? Okay, so it's 12 gauge. Let me clear something up. The whole idea of we only use 10% of our brain, that's a misnomer. It's we use 10% of the capacity of our brain. If we were able to, like you said, tap into a 100% capacitance, then yeah, maybe we would be able to transcend our bodies. Maybe. Thank you, Vasloud. Thank you so much. I'm high on life too, y'all. And I love getting to do these sort of visual things for you guys. Wow, it's already been 47 minutes. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm doing very well too. Thank you, friend. I'm drawing out a graph for everybody to, as a part of my documentary series and everything. Yes. So your consciousness is different than your energy. Okay? Your consciousness is its own electron field of probability, which I actually have another map that talks about that, which is this one. So the electronic field of probability is this part down here. Okay? And this is for everybody who goes and watches the YouTube later. So the field of probability, that is the quantum field. There is this idea that is a sort of it's a misrepresentation of what this field actually is, and what people think. All right, what the common phrase is, like, particles pop in and out of existence. It's a miracle. No, that's not exactly what happens. What it is the entire field is the one particle. And at any time, well, I don't want to say it's the one particle. It is one field at which any time in a point in that space, an electron or proton or whatever can pop in and out of existence with the probability that it can do that. That's the sort of misconception between the idea that it just happens. Well, I guess that you could say there is some sense of randomness to it, but it's not, because it's only contained within this field. All right, so let me bring something to your attention. Are you all aware of the fact that there are larger infinites than other infinites? Let that sink in. And are you aware that it is 100% possible that you can have an infinite amount of divisions within a finite amount of space? That's our brains. That's our minds. Your mind can store an unlimited amount of energy and information and data. That is an infinite amount of space within a finite amount of space. I'm sorry, an infinite amount of... Yeah, I said that right. Infinite amount of space in a finite amount of space. Yeah. You should. You literally should believe anything is possible. Do you know why? The phrase impossible, combined with the moment of now, is a present wrapped with a nice bow called time that you get to unwrap and go through. That's why every moment of now is called the present, because it is a gift. It is an impossible gift that you unwrap and it becomes I'm possible. That's what the moment of now is. It is a gift. Yeah, it's that simple. It's that simple. So how does my description of death and energy transfer fit with Jesus in heaven and so on? Whatever you choose to believe in is what you will ascend in. That is all that matters. Whatever you choose to believe in, you will transcend and ascend in. That is all that matters. Whatever you believe in is what you will ascend in, period. That is what is real. It doesn't matter what I believe. So, energy is energy, physics is physics. But, yes, Biddy Bomba, have we always been? Yes. It doesn't matter whether we were a fish. It doesn't matter whether we were like a scale on a shark's back. It doesn't matter. Thank you. What do I think about you bring about, Meng? Oh? What? So what do I mean by that is your energy, your consciousness takes on an identification based on the vibrational intention that you put into it. All right? That's what I mean by that. That's why it's called harmonics. Yes, if you believe in Jesus, your spirit will ascend into heaven. If you believe in God, according to what the Bible says, yes. Yes, you ascend in what we create for ourselves, yes. Everything is everything. And the nothing is even more everything than the everything. Because the nothing was so nothing that it was everything, including space and time and earth and us. So technically we're in the nothing. Technically. Thoughts on Moldavite. I believe that anything like that you need to use as a point of focus in order to direct your thoughts and attention into healing is good, period. It doesn't matter whether it's Moldavite or a Calcan, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Organite, Gemeralds, it doesn't matter. Okay, it all helps. What you think about, you bring about. Yes. Yes. So it's all about where you believe you would go. Yes, Isaac C. Yes. Yes. Karma, my thoughts. Karma is the wheel in whatever incarnation you are having to go through. It is the mechanical cog that you, as the little being, go along the little time wheel, is pushing you along. Okay? That's what karma is. What do I think about the number 369? I cannot wait to do videos on those. They are magnification, amplification, numbers, okay? That's what those are. Do I think aliens created humans to help them find gold? I believe they created a form of Homo sapiens, yes, but not exactly us. I believe that they created a form of Homo erectus. All right, probably a anthropological form of us before Australopithecus africanus, but I don't think that it was like quite as far back as like Neanderthal. Well, actually, I don't know, because the Sumerians are 5,500 years ago, and Neanderthal is like 30,000 years ago, some shit like that. I forget. Thoughts on demons. They're psychic larvae, and you have complete control over them at all times. All you have to do is be like, leave me alone! They have to do what you say. Alright, so what's special about gold? It's not gold, the material. It's monatomic gold. Single atomic gold. Alright, the belief is that they needed it to restore their planet, and our planet was like the most bountiful in all of the solar system. So that's the idea. I can neither confirm it nor deny it. I can just explore that idea. And it's really fun. Hello. Hi, Gabe Duncan. Okay, so somebody asks, what prompted me to start my research? I had a near-death experience when I was 7 or 8, going to hang out with one of my best friends the first time, actually my best friend the first time ever. I was hit by a car, and I firmly kind of believe that, like, it was like, my background is my channel art and stuff for my room. Yeah. Hi, Gabe Duncan. What's up, buddy? Thank you for joining, friend. We're just talking about, I'm making a YouTube series about this. We're talking about Reality Decoded. And like I said, just currently, why does this look funny? Hold on one second. I'm sorry. Oh, wait. Oh. Anyways, are the planets like Mars and Venus inhabited with aliens and the government doesn't want us to know? Apparently, according to the FBI.gov and the CIA.gov, it has a near-death experience, NDE. It has been declassified that there are internal civilizations on, like, every one of our planets, apparently. Yes. Yes. Do I remember the Bible code? Yes, I do. The idea of, I think, Abraham's name all the way to Jesus' name or something, it, like, translates to, like, man appointed to sorrow, a mortal death or something. Yeah. I know a lot about the reptilians. I know a lot. I could definitely do some videos about those. So that would be really cool. That would be really cool. So let me finish this topic and then I'll start a new recording, actually. And then I can actually talk about other stuff, because I was talking about, what's it called? Oh, the different density of space, yeah. 1 second, Mikes. I'll answer that in just a second, okay? Yes, I do believe that created by Leo. I do believe that they have been here, and they have always been here. And there's not a damn thing that we can do about it. But I do believe in that same aspect, because they've always been here, they could have taken us out at any time. Yes, you do hear Minecraft. They could have taken us out at any time, and they haven't, because we're special. They need us more than we need them. That's the idea. They need us more than we need them. You guys got to understand, I talk about this all in my Reality Decoded series. Look. I'll explain this one last time, just because this is a really great way to sum up the last bit of my thoughts. Leonardo! He was my favorite. Leonardo. Alright, so to finish up this, we 2,000 years ago were just in a very, very, very dense part of space, and now that we have traveled 2,000 years further, we are escaping that less dense age of Pisces, because Jesus was a Pisces, the duality fish. We are leaving the duality consciousness, right? This is why I cannot wait to get a graphics tablet, because I'll be able to actually draw this as I'm talking. Like, that's my next goal. As soon as I can raise like $300 to $500, it's done. It's done. It's done. All right. Sorry, I was clipping there. 1 second. Okay, so now we are we have ascended into a higher plane of space, with which there is less time, okay, between the peaks and the peaks and the lows of our existence, right? Of our experience, okay? So it's like and right now we're all experiencing these really high extremes of good and really high extremes of bad, and it's just like swinging back and forth so wildly, because it's just like this pendulous motion. It's how centrifugal force balances itself out. Yeah, so it's like this thing came along, and this age change made us like swing like a pendulum for a while, and that's kind of what's happening. And then once the needle on the record kind of comes back together, we'll be locked in this new age of Aquarius, with all this information and everything coming out, transcending into a higher plane of existence. We will be spinning along with our Merkabas and chakras and everything. We will be utilizing our power of the word and our power of the mind at the same time, in order to create this co-collaborative, creative, corresponding reality together. You and me, all of us together, okay? And that's what this all is on my YouTube, okay? Merkaba literally means chariot. Chariots carry things. All right? We are here now. And I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but we are literally sitting on the cusp. We are circling the asshole of the event horizon for the singularity right now. At any day now, I'm calling it any day now, there will be a sudden boom in a piece of technology, a way of thinking, or a breakthrough of science somehow. We are circling the asshole of the singularity right now. We are like ringing this thing right now, okay? We are on the event horizon, just circling. It hasn't quite taken us into it yet because we haven't quite hit the point of transcending technology, advancement, all over on top of each other. We haven't quite hit it, but dude, we are fucking knocking on that door. Okay? We are licking that butthole of singularity. I am so serious, and I'm so sorry to make it so crude, but that's the only way I feel that I can make this relatable. Okay? We are just right there. So, my apologies to Brian Cox and Neil deGrasse Tyson. I love you guys, okay? Don't quote me on butthole of singularity. That's going to be a t-shirt. Oh, God, what have I done? My apologies to the scientific community! I love you guys so much. This is what I do. I love this. That's cool, Zach. That's cool. But that is exactly the correspondence nature of what's happening with how we're in a different space. Part of space is just thinner. All right, as space and time expand, it like a fabric stretches, and eventually that fabric is going to stretch so much that the individual threads that loomed that fabric together are going to start having holes in between it, which is what we're seeing now, being able to see fucking wormholes, okay, and black holes and all of that. All right. That's why we're seeing all that crazy horse shit. Because where we are is in a very loose part of space. Okay? There are holes everywhere. So, less dense part of space, less time between manifestation. Please be careful what you wish for. This is very important that you learn how to create your reality, okay? All right. And that is the end of this lesson. Let me end this recording. Thank you all so much for listening to the YouTube. And I'll look forward to the next one. Cool.